UK, there are two lighthouses taller than the rest, Bishop Rock and Eddystone. Both are 49 meters high, or 161 feet. Ships on the seven seas. Ah, don't do that. Sorry, Captain.
But how tall are they? Is it A, 9 metres, B, 29 metres, C, 49 metres, or D, 89 metres?
Lou?
48.
C.
And question 5.
Regrow.
Back to the Curious Kid podcast. If you are listening to the podcast on
Good morning, guys, and welcome back. We are on the way to Holkham Beach today. It has been, the last 3 days have been really He's getting a sausage roll. Yeah, are you gonna be a good boy? Good boy. We've had a little bit of an issue since Ozzy turned 3. His behaviour is kind of just deteriorating ever so slowly, so he's going through a bit of a weird moment at the moment. I think Harry did the same when he was 3, and yeah, we're just dealing with it today. But other than that, we are heading off to Holkham Beach. We went there sporadically one afternoon a few weeks ago, and it was so beautiful. And we wanted to kind of make a day of it. We've got the boogie boards with us as well. We're never this organised or prepared. Yeah, you can swim with it. So we're off there today, and we are going to kind of show you a little bit of Holkham. I mean, obviously it's just a big glorious beach. There's not much more to it. So on the way we might talk about what we are planning to do in order to make money and things like that. But first, breakfast. So in terms of making money, obviously it's been a little bit tricky since our background is so littered with issues with money and poverty, and we've never had enough to go in and then start brand new businesses again, rather than get a job and build up money again and live like the more simpler life. We still really are passionate about doing things that we want to do and working for ourselves. So there are 3 avenues where we are hoping to make a bit of money. The first 2 are mine, and the third is Kev's idea, and he can explain that to you in a while. But the first one is obviously this channel. So the first avenue is obviously this channel. Now, we always wanted to kind of hope that some money would come from it. It's not our biggest motive behind starting this channel. The reason why we wanted to do it is obviously to share our journey and show you the real process behind the lifestyle that we really want, which we felt like a lot of other channels were lacking in. But eventually it would be really great to obviously earn some money either from AdSense or potential sponsorships. It's not in our minds at the moment. It's not what we're thinking about, but we definitely put the work and the effort in to make sure that that could be a potential avenue or revenue, to make money in the future with. Secondary to the channel is our blog. I've been writing that blog a lot longer than I actually did the channel. I've run that for about 3 years, but in order to make money from that, I have to monetize the blog. I have to basically buy my domain, and that's how you can kind of start getting money for the ads that people put on blogs and stuff like that. That is one thing I do actually have to pay for myself. My blog is on WordPress, and in order to monetize it, I have to pay, I think it's around like £80 a year. It doesn't allow you also to pay monthly, which I would have preferred. So I've got to kind of dedicate a chunk of money to that, which I've never had. I have it now, but it's just kind of, I'm just trying to prioritize what things are more important and what things aren't at this moment. But it's definitely something that I've wanted to do for a really long time, because I do put a lot of effort into the blog post. If you don't read my blogs, our blogs will now be a mirror of our videos, so there'll be like extra content basically alongside each video we make. So if you want to check it out, I'll leave the link down below. So obviously with a channel and with a brand, and when your kind of your own business is your family and you as a person, there's lots of different ways you can eventually make money. We don't intend to sell our souls to the devil and do things that are completely against our moral code, but we do intend to actually be able to have this lifestyle and make great videos and enjoy the process at the same time. and then hopefully reap some rewards at the end of it. But things like, I don't know, merch or even promoting our other businesses through this channel would just help us get further with traction, and also would kind of help us and allow us to do this more full time as well, which is really what we want to do. So is there anything with the Wistl family that you think we want to add in order to make money, other than literally the blog? We've got, obviously, and we've also got potential ideas for the future, but there's a few things that obviously we could.
Well, I think people do merch.
They do, yeah.
So
I'm always scared of merch though, because I feel like it's like so corny, because it has like people's slogans on it, and you have to kind of pick things out of yourself that you wouldn't. I don't know. I wouldn't naturally buy people's merch and wear it or buy it.
Then
but
if we turn what our main jobs are into the merch, then it makes more sense than
yeah.
just so you guys who are watching can
Support us, can't they?
Yeah.
Rather
support
than
what
crappy
means more to
shot
us
glasses
than-
with
yeah.
like, hi guys, or yeah, we've seen some really interesting merch, haven't we, along the years of people doing these videos. It's not something we honestly are gonna look at doing the traditional way, but
something that means
more of like a Patreon, but not a Patreon, like support us as a small business rather than buy a t-shirt with like Harry's face on it or something. Yeah. The second avenue is my own personal one. So it is to do with making artwork. I am an oil painter. I also use sometimes gouache as well, but I usually love doing portraiture, pop culture and movie scenes. That's kind of my thing. I also like to paint on unusual objects. So I paint book covers, and I've painted on plant pots, people's faces, like lots of portraiture. If you want to check out my artwork, my Instagram's always linked below, so if you want to come and support, then that'd be amazing to see you there. But eventually it is what I want to make my main job. So Wistl family will always be an amazing hobby, and it will be our excuse to get out of the house and show you amazing places and take you on our journey. But my main source of income, I'm hoping, will come from art, obviously. So there are lots of ways that you could do this, websites, Etsy, Shopify, things like that. Online sales obviously are going to be probably what's going to be the best option, I think. But Norfolk has a great art scene, and I've already attended one pop-up, if you remember me saying that a while ago. I'm hopefully going to do another 2 with the same people. So there's also the avenue of markets, pop-up shops, things like that, and even getting it into stores permanently as well could also be an option. And then there's also social media. I have an Instagram, like I've already mentioned, but I've also just recently set up a YouTube channel. The YouTube channel will always be on the Wistl family pages channels. So when you look at channels, there'll be Wistl family, and there'll be my art channel as well. It's got nothing on it yet. I'm trying to take the leap of making 2 videos a week for 2 separate channels, because obviously that's a lot of work. But it's work I'm really willing to put in to be able to sell my art and kind of create more of a following and some traction with people and build up my own community in the art world. Then there's also a potential, obviously, to springboard from YouTube to Patreon, which I would really love to do, because I kind of love making things for people and personalising things, and I think that's going to be really, really fun. That will come eventually. Obviously, I need a bit of a following at the moment. My Instagram following is pretty puny. I've got some really great people on there, and I've made some really great connections, but trying to build a following and trying to kind of get yourself out there as a small business and a brand of, like, especially for artists, is really, really hard. It doesn't often happen unless you kind of are posting a ridiculous amount. But when you're an oil painter, if any of you use oil paints, you will know that it takes a really long time to paint one oil painting because of the layers it takes, and obviously oil paints take at least half a year to dry. I also have been looking at NFTs. Kev is a lot more clued up on this than I am, but what I do know is that it is definitely a very exciting movement, especially in the art world, for people to sell their art. And some people have made like a ridiculous amount of money. Other people, I'm not so sure. It's something that it's worth trying, because you know, if you can get something anywhere, then why not? And it's also really exciting because it's very new, and you can do all these cool different things for people as well. NFTs essentially is like cryptocurrency and Ethereum, I think it is. Again, I don't know a lot about it. If you guys want a video eventually about it, it will be over on my art channel if I do decide to set up an NFT eventually, which I'm also hoping to do. So I know that sounds like a hell of a lot of work, and it will be, but obviously we're at home all the time now. We've just set up a really great homeschooling routine. Now Kev's back, it's changed again a little bit, but we're both definitely really happy with it, and it's working really well, which means I can work in the afternoon without many disruptions and get this stuff done. So it's definitely getting there, but this kind of thing does take a long time. And the third revenue of income is hopefully going to be the main one. I mean, it was always going to be the one that we kind of decided to take this lifestyle on for in the first place, and that is Kev's business. I've already kind of shared a little bit about his business already, but he is going to talk you through what he wants to do. So Kev, tell me about your business, mate. I'm sorry, we've been watching way too much Married at First Sight Australia, so I talk Australian to Kev a lot. Go.
Well, I drink.
So Kev's actually producing his own low alcoholic drink. It's been in the works for what? 2 years, and we finally have received it in the bottle with the labels on and everything, and we've tried it, and now it's just a matter of getting it out there.
As someone said to me, put the lick on the lips, which I thought was a really good term. Just needing to gain attention and receive more feedback on how the reaction from people are.
So yeah, Kev's hoping to kind of have a very worldwide business. It's very scary, and it's going to take a lot of steps and a lot of learning, especially from him. There's a lot to go through, and it's probably the most riskiest decision we're ever going to make, because it's going to involve quite a bit of everything, but we really do believe in it, and we really hope that it's going to go as far as we feel like it will.
We've chosen these options because they're versatile, so we could do these on the road. Say if we go abroad travelling, or if we decide whatever way we want to live, we can always take our businesses with us, so we're not stuck to
an office job and a desk.
Yeah, or a location like Norfolk.
Yeah.
So we can take this all around the world.
Yeah.
You can paint anywhere. I can hopefully produce the drink anywhere. We can do this channel anywhere, and we can homeschool anywhere.
So if you have any questions about the decisions we want to make, or if you want us to go more in depth about each singular business, like a kind of day in the life of what we have to do, or like a walkthrough of what we really want separately, we definitely are interested in doing that on this channel. It's definitely going to be a massive part of our journey, and it's also going to be the reason why we will, like Kev said, be able to do things that other people can't do from home, or they can't do because they're stuck at a job or a desk that they don't want to be at. These jobs are going to be more of a lifestyle. They're going to be something that's going to propel us further into what we really want. So we're going to stop talking about work and business and all that great stuff. We're going to have a great day at the beach, and we're going to take you with us and show you one of our favourite beaches in Norfolk, and it really is my absolute favourite.
they're tasty.
Looks so funny.
Two sausage Oz. Is that your second one?
Doesn't feel that bad actually. Okay. So we have just walked all the way back from the beach. We definitely had a good time. Did we have a good time?
Yeah.
Yeah. You have got a big bacon and juice, yeah. We got to swim in the sea. It was so glorious. I felt like a goddess. I haven't been in a swimming costume in a long time. It was amazing and I feel very rejuvenated and relaxed and very happy. As you can see, my hair's a bit wonk at the moment because it's so wet. But my battery is very low and we have to rush back now, unfortunately, because Lulu has her first Rainbows club, which we've just started this week, so she's really excited. We'll send a like our way to wish her luck, because she's quite a nervous child sometimes and she does get a bit worried, but I'm hoping she'll really love it. I'm going to wrap this up now. I hope you really enjoyed the video, guys. We will meet you up next week, next Saturday, 4 o'clock, hopefully, if my internet works. Apologies, I know last week was Sunday, but this week I will get it up for Saturday at 4.
Next week is our 1 year on YouTube.
It is, so if you want to join us there, then come along, join the Wistl family and have a great time. Eat a biscuit, drink a tea, watch our videos, hit a like, and yeah, we love you lots, guys. We'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.